How's it chillin', cringe babies? Today I'm reacting to Wachi's new EP, Skins. I've already heard 2 or 3 of the songs on here. Better Off Alone, All Your Lies with Lexi Norton, and then I think Eternity are the ones that I've heard. I don't remember Eternity though, so that'll be interesting to see what happens. Let's go ahead and get into the reaction. The first song is titled It's Me Intro with Lexi Norton.
I wish I could tell you that I recognize the person staring back at me in the mirror. I've shed my skin so many times in an effort to be better. But what if nothing has been wrong with me all along? The sins I wear have shaped me into who I am now. I wish I could stop letting the past haunt me. But I'm starting to think that maybe I'm the ghost.
Okay, so that intro is banging. That's gorgeous. I'm assuming it's a smooth transition into I Believed. I don't know who this is with. Nina Sung. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this one. So it's hybrid trap, it seems.
Follows you to the ends of the earth, faithfully proving my worth. But now I lay it 6 feet down. Tell me, what do you have now to gain, to gain, to gain? Maybe I'll try, yeah, it's fun. Maybe God does bleed, 'cause never in a million years, never thought you would leave. Tell me, is it all my fault? Was it only me? You were the only one I believed.
Oh, wow. Oh! Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Wachi returns again with something absolutely incredible here. I will say, in the first drop, I think the lead could be a little bit more prominent. I think it could be a little bit more prominent. I don't know. It there could be some movement in the bass with it. Okay, so let me go back here a second. Okay, so let me go back here a second and show you what I kind of mean with that. Okay, so in that little section there, the da-na, da-na, and then there's the it's kind of a sustained. There's a sustained bass. Okay, so that that bass sound that punches with the da-na. I think if the bass moved, if the sustained bass moved with that lead, I think that would be better. Personally, I'm not Wachi. I didn't make the song. That's my constructive criticism there, though. The second drop, absolutely insane, though. Phenomenal song. I'll give it, with the intro, mega swag on the swag scale. On to the next one. Okay, so this is All Your Lies with Lexi Norton, the official music video for this. So I'm excited to see what happens here. Or the official lyric video, my bad. I know I've heard the song before, but I haven't really paid attention to it closely, so.
No more you upon the walls. I told
Okay, has Lexi Norton featured in a Seven Lions song before? Because I recognize her voice. It's very similar.
them
Or familiar.
no more feelings. I had to watch you leave. And how can I deal now that you think I'm a disaster? Only yesterday you loved me on your own. Oh, why am I down here? Oh, I couldn't breathe in your shoes. Don't make me say that I miss you. I'm lost here underneath all the darkness. I couldn't breathe in your shoes. Don't make me say that I miss you.
Okay, so another incredible song. I'll get a mega swag on the swag scale, I'd say. Nothing super crazy going on in sound design, I don't think. Now, in the drop, I don't know how he goes about doing the crazy basses. I'm not sure how he does those. But what it sounded like in, about before the second drop and in the build-up and the chorus and the verses and all that, it sounded like he took a filtered respace, but instead of filtering in just the bass, he filtered out the bass and left only the high end in, because it gave that very distinct respace type sound while still leaving, while still keeping the mix super open, so there's no bass, so that way the drop hits even harder because it's more chunky, it's more brutal. And I have said it once before, and I'll say it again. I think Wachi has some of the most interesting melodic EDM right now, because it's crazy. It's not melodic, but it still is. Like it's very hard to describe. He's I think one of the first people to probably take this super dark, gritty dubstep style sound design and put it into or dark, gritty tear out bass sound design and put it into melodic EDM. I think it's very interesting what he's doing, and I love it. I love to see it. Let's go ahead and get into the next song. And this is Voice with Sounder.
I've been retracing all my footsteps, replaying that fucked up day you left. You're the movie inside my head. You're overshadowing my thoughts. Try to give you up now, but I'm caught in the middle. Miss you just a little, and I run to what's familiar. Your hands, your heart, your figure. I know where this goes. Your voice echoes so loud. You stole the words from my mouth. Just need to hear my own voice now.
Ooh.
Just wish I could drown it out. Going crazy, can't turn it down. Just need to hear my own voice. Just need to hear my own voice now. I run to what's familiar. Just need to hear your voice. I run to what's familiar. Just need to hear your voice.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Don't know just how to forget you. Your memory is so habitual. Ooh, you're my ritual. You stole the person that I was, chasing after monsters just for fun. And we're currently love. I run to what's familiar. Your hands, your heart, your figure. I know where this goes. Your voice echoes so loud. You stole the words from my mouth. Just need to hear my own voice now. Just wish I could drown it out. Going crazy, can't turn it down. Just need to hear my own voice. Just need to hear my own voice now. I run to
Ooh.
what's familiar. Just need to hear your voice. I run to what's familiar. Just need to hear
that's really good. That's really, really good. Again, I will say I wish the lead in the drop stood out a little bit more. And I get it, it's his own sound design, right? Like, it's not... Personally, for me, when I'm listening to more melodic stuff, I want to hear more of that lead. And the bass is super prominent. And even then, it feels like it's kind of like a chord progression in the bass almost. It feels like in what I believe is the third section. I don't remember. It feels like it's a little bit too low, so it's not as audible, you know? I don't know. That's me trying to pick it apart. I'm not saying I don't like it, by the way, for all these things. I'm just, from a more music production standpoint, I'm trying to pick apart what I don't like. And what I do like. I love the sound design. I love the guitar edition at the end. I believe that was a guitar. I love pretty much everything it does. The lead is super good. And in the build up, in the last two songs I've noticed, or maybe the first song, I can't remember. The build up, that little hint about the lead in the drop, so good, because you can tell it gives you more energy. It's very, very well done. Very well done. I don't know why it's so significantly better to me than most other like hints in build-ups, but it is. Okay, on to the next song. That is a mega swag on the swag scale. And this one is Skins with Emir. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Was losing my mind, splitting myself up to feel a thrill.
Ooh.
A pair of new eyes, a new ego.
Ooh.
Every time. But when we first met, I felt something. You're my carbon copy. We both hide behind a lie.
Oh.
From that moment on, I knew the truth. You and I are broken through and through. Under the skin that we wear, there is a truth to lay bare. Let's keep carving till we finally break through.
Oh.
The years have gone by.
Wow. Oh.
Still my heart flutters when I'm with you.
I'm very intrigued by the second drop now.
I start to cave to the urges. You bring me back. Yeah, you pulled me through and helped me pick the pieces up when I was feeling down. It's my turn to mend the pain.
Ooh.
Oh, in this moment I know what to do. I'll take all
Oh.
your burdens and heal your wounds. Under the skin that we wear, there is a truth to lay bare. Let's keep coming till we finally break through. Under my skin, under your skin.
Oh! Oh! Holy! I mean, I mean, I mean, what can I say about that any of the EDM fans here aren't already thinking? Well, first off, that's one of the most incredible songs I've heard in a very long time. I'm not even joking. Pretty much everything about that song is insane. It's insanely well made. The drops, even though they're heavy, they're not really melodic at all, but they're still so good. They're so interesting. They're wide. They're very wide. They're very filled out. They're very, very, very well made. The vocals, amazing. Emir, well done. I hope that's how you pronounce it. The lyrics, good. The build up, the chorus, the verses, all the instrumentals, everything is incredible about this song. It's so good. The strings, amazing. They fit the vibe so well. Everything feels right. Everything feels right. You know when a song is made and everything in that song feels right, like it is there, and it is very good in what it does. For me, that's Replay by Fairlane Science and Questy. That's probably my favorite song of all time. Everything about it is perfect to me. And this song, pretty much everything about it feels absolutely perfect. It's amazing. It also, I will say this, it is also begging for a company-style melodic drop. Okay? Like a drop like in Just Like You. Something like that. It is begging for that in the second drop, I think. I think in a live set, having a melodic section at the end of that would be unreal. Unreal. Okay, so we're going to give that song an Uber Mega Swag on the swag scale. Uber Mega Swag. First one I've given in a while. Wow. Wow. On to the next one. So we're going to get into this Calavania and Wachi Eternity. I also realized that I was filming it a different way. And I knew before, but I feel like it should be this way. So we're going back.
Truth or dare, killing time. Hide the fever in the lies. Love affair with the night. Light is crying when we rise. Sing to the dark and the dust. Cling to the stars and the blood. Cut it in the stone. Morbid data doesn't matter anymore.
about to get an intense drop.
Cling to the stars in the blood.
I love the guitar. Oh.
In a stone. Won't be better. Doesn't matter anymore. Cut it to the bone. Let it shatter. Feel the static in me cold. Falling through the centuries and never leave my enemies alone. Let it shatter. Feel the static in me cold. Cut it.
Ooh.
Cut it in a stone.
Oh man. Okay, so that's another banger for sure. Mega Swag on the swag scale. Gonna go and get that out of the way right here, right now. Super good. The basses in this one just feel crunchier to me. I don't know why. More distortion, I guess. His style is very unique. Maybe not super unique, but like very interesting. And unique in many ways. As the more popular artists go, very unique. It's so distorted. Like, I saw a tweet from him earlier talking about how his sounds are basically just distortion, sometimes a bit too much distortion. And in this case, I think it works. I think for a stylistic choice, it's phenomenal. Really, a lot of distortion, but it's limited, so it doesn't, make your ears want to bleed, which is good. But it's still very punchy, and I like that. I appreciate that. I think that's fantastic. It's great, really. Yeah, Mega Swag on the swag scale. Very good song. Good vocals, too. I like the vocals. Still, I don't think anything's going to beat Skins, though, realistically. Let's go ahead and get into the next one, which I believe is Better Off Alone. Yep, and we are into Better Off Alone featuring Run. I have already heard this song, but I'm still going to give my opinions on it.
Talking, did you even listen? I've been starved of attention. I was always left with more to prove. Was I ever good enough for you? So close, but you kept your distance. 'Cause at the end of the day, when the chill sets in and the lights are getting low, I'm all by myself, like I've always been. Think I've always known that your lies were paper thin, and the truth is sinking in. That maybe I would be better off alone. Better off alone. 'Cause your lies are paper thin, and the truth is sinking in. That maybe I would be better off alone.
Oh, I love that.
I don't know how I didn't notice. It was so clear I was never in focus. And I knew
Oh man, I love that song. It's so good. The vocals run amazing. Everything about this is so good. You know, the production's amazing. I also wonder at the beginning of the song, in the first chorus, I believe it's the chorus. I don't know. There's the piano that plays the chords. That's kind of the lower end range sound of that section. But what is the top range sound of that? This part right here.
Lies were paper thin, the truth is sinking in that maybe
that higher end sound behind the chords. That higher end sound behind the chords. I wonder what that is. I wonder how he did that. Because it doesn't sound like a piano. It sounds like some sort of synth pluck to me. I don't know. Maybe he edited it. I don't know. I don't know how he did that. There's a lot of questions I have for Kai Wachi's sound design. Hey, if you see this Mr. Wachi, Mr. Thai Wachi, the swole man himself, sound design session. Anyways, fantastic song. Uber mega swag on the swag scale. That's almost 2 in a row. Almost. So close. But that's 2 in an EP, which is pretty impressive. I think the most I've ever given was maybe in Trivecta's album. Maybe William Black's album? I think there were like 4 or 5 in that one, so I don't know. Very good song, though. Let's go ahead and get into the last song of the EP. Oh, we're heading into 40 minutes of recording time. Well, let's make a move on. Let's do this. Ghost with Teza Talks.
oh, there's a ghost inside my head. It makes me crawl, it makes me sad.
Very interesting.
Oh, you can tell me no, and I won't let it show. It makes everything bad. It makes everything bad. Oh no, oh no.
Sorry for pausing. I don't like pausing normally during this. But I love to shout out the guitars in pretty much every song that there's been a guitar in. They're all so good. So good. Amazing.
There's a ghost in my head, screams and shouts and silences so loud. There's a ghost in my head, it screams and shouts and silences.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. That's really good. What is that, an oboe?
I'll take you
The
where you're
cello?
afraid to go. A place unknown but feels like home.
Or is it a bass? Maybe double bass?
I looked at then its face and asked if I can make a life from all this pain. A ghost without a grave. There's a ghost in my head, screams and shouts and silences so loud. There's a ghost in my head, it screams and
Lead.
shouts and
Ooh.
silences.
Oh!
I wish I could stop letting the past haunt me. But I'm starting to think that maybe I'm the ghost.
Ooh, very interesting ending. Very interesting. Okay, that's a great song as well. I mean, again, it takes his super heavy, crunchy sound design and puts it into something melodic that's very enjoyable. I think it has the best mix of that super crunch and melodic drop. Because Better Off Alone and like Skins kind of separate in their own thing. I feel like out of All Your Lies, Eternity, the other ones I can't remember. I think this does the best job at incorporating the heavy style into that melodic style. It's very, very good. Again, this sound design is amazing. The effects that he does with changing things, pitches, tones, fantastic. Like in All Your Lies, I think the vocal manipulation he does in that is just phenomenal. Everything about this is great. I don't know if Ghost is deserving of an Uber Mega Swag because I wasn't sold on it at the beginning. I might change my mind later, but I'll give it a Mega Swag, bordering on Uber Mega Swag. And that concludes the reaction to the EP. Now, talking about the EP as a whole, I think it's phenomenal. I think the few heavy drops thrown in there add a lot, and I think Better Off Alone and Skins are the best songs on here. Because it's such a good mix of melodic and heavy while still keeping things super interesting. I mean, Wachi, again, I think he's like the most interesting artist in melodic EDM right now because of what he's doing with taking this crazy sound design, making it into something pretty, and making it cool and listenable. I mean, it's very interesting what he's done. I love it. I love the EP as a whole. The intro is phenomenal. And I also will applaud his use of instrumentation in each and every song. The guitar is phenomenal. The string's phenomenal. Whatever the heck that string instrument was in this song, phenomenal. It's all so well done. It sounds very well produced. There's some distortion, like clipping. Probably more of a stylistic choice by him. I wouldn't be surprised. From that standpoint, it's all very, very good. Again, though, a couple of the leads and some certain drops I would maybe make more prominent and tone down the bass, the sustained basses, which, again, the sound. I would tone that down maybe a little bit, but again, that's personal preference. Outside of that, I think this EP is fantastic. I think it's very well made, very enjoyable, very, very good, and pretty much everything that it does. It's a groundbreaking EP for EDM. This is going to open, I think he probably has already started to, but I think this is going to open a lot of doors for people to say, hey, maybe dubstep and melodic can be one. There's dubstep drops in between melodic drops in a lot of songs, and I love that. I think that's very interesting. Certain times. Like Man Cub's remix of All You Need to Know. I love the heavy drop in that song because it fits well. It's intense and it's great. I love it. And like Blank's remix of Drown, so good. But this is different. This is very, very different. There's not anything like this EP in all of EDM. I think it's fantastic. That concludes my reaction to this EP, the Wachi Skins EP. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stick around if you want to see some more reactions. I think Just Gent's Planet Oasis album reaction is coming up next. I recorded that before here, but I think this is a better time to release this video. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day. Bye.